great to have you with us from Faroe Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the Eagles and the Missouri Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, checking in with Coach O'Brien before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Eagles offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, going to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Sweet cut there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll throw it. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Powers forward. He will not get there as the defense stopped him again. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. The play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on fourth down. So the Missouri Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Matt Zoller. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from the offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Second down, gonna throw it. Pulls it in, it's Montgomery. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wasting no time slinging it around. Got it in the middle, it's James. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Rid of it on the RPO.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He stopped.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride him again. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. And brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Firing to the right, complete. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and long here. On the ground with the counter. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Gets the back moving. 2nd down to the air. Looking down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
Nice move to keep running. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's Valentine. Swamped immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Got to make the play on fourth. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Eagles have their offense in high gear. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Breaks into the open. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine.
He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Keeps it on the ground. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They want to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the Yukon Huskies taking on the number 5 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Hurricanes in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime.
The Eagles will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Finds his man. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Working the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Throws for the tight end. Nice play to knock that one down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll run it on the counter. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Slings it downfield. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right side, it's Montgomery. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Long way to go on 2nd down. The fake and wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They'll give it on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's James. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Third and short now from their own 48. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Rush is on. On the move, he fires. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He wants to throw it. Moving to his left. He'll pull it down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Second and long here. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the counter play. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping,
snags it, and there's running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The keeper on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Eagles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. See some running room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. From the red zone, it's Valentine. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Look out! Lets it go to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Changing the routes with his receivers. And back to the air on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Eagles. He got it. Feet down in bounds. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well. Good coverage.
Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Looking for running room. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Snags it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush them.
Has it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball passed. If you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And the extra point is good. Just over a minute and a half to play as they line up for the onside kick in what is likely their last gasp in this game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Knocked down immediately. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Final timeout called by the Tigers. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They kick it away on 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of this drive. Rush right in his face. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Complete to the left. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
By the defense.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Oh, pressure's coming. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked